Hello, Leo. It's Cat's Real Life Mystic Tarot. I'm here back after 4 years. I am returning after taking a big break because I was working in healthcare, still working in healthcare. But obviously, it took up a lot of time during the pandemic and whatnot. So I didn't have time or energy really for my tarot channel, although I always enjoyed doing it. So I knew I would come back to it at some point, and then finally I got set up and we're ready to go. So I'm starting this month, the month of March 2024. And this reading is my second to last reading of this group. This is for Leo, and I have to love Leos because I'm an Aquarius. So I always love my Leos. I meditated on your energy, and what I came up with was a very beautiful scene, like an Arabic, I want to say, well, it could be Indian, it could be like a Taj Mahal or maybe an Arabic temple or something like that. And I translated that because it's coming from me as visiting exotic places. Now, for some of you, it could be just going home to visit. That could be the thing, and it could be valid that that's the case. But I saw that as an exotic journey, some travels that might be happening upcoming this year. And so for my video, I put on an abundance channel. So if you need to fund that journey, we're gonna bring that energy in here. For some of you who aren't going to be able to travel this year or don't desire to travel, it could be a spiritual journey. You could be exploring spirituality, esoteric spirituality, something. It could be new to you if you're, used to maybe a more traditional type of religion or whatnot. It could be, but it's sort of getting down to roots, and it doesn't even have to be religious in any way. It could be just connecting with yourself in a new way. It could be spending time in nature, which is a spirituality all by itself, like walking around barefoot, all those things, reconnecting to the earth. If you have that opportunity. I know some of us live in cities and everything's paved over, and that finding the time to spend a little bit of time in nature is what I'm seeing for Leo. So I'm going to do a past, present, and future. Whoops, I'm going to let those go. That might be that might cover it. Past, present, and future, I'm going to use my PULP Tarot, which I really love this deck. And it's going to be kind of just the foundation, and then I'm going to clarify with the vice versa tarot to really hone in on what's going on with Leo. So initially it's going to be just basically what's going on here. I don't know why I did that. Let me put this here. Lovers in reverse and completion. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords in reverse and a new start in reverse. I feel that you may have had an inkling that you would like to start something new. And I'm scratching my palm. And abundance. So there's some idea of yours. You're going to want to try something new. It may be lucrative, but it seems like it's still in very much the concept stage. There's some illusions. There's some things you have to work out. That the moon card means it can be, well, as I was saying, illusions are not really seeing it for what it is. There might be fantasies, illusions, thoughts of what could trouble you might not be accurate to what would actually happen if you were to move on with this. You're not making a choice in terms of this right now. You're still trying to kind of hone in onto what your true concept is if you're starting something up. And we also have completion. So it's the ending of a cycle. So I want to say it's the ending of a karmic cycle for you, Leo. Things, you may have had karma to pay, and you may have recently completed that, and things are looking up for you. There's kind of a new process. Alternatively, for some of you, on kind of a more relationship area, the Lovers, I'm feeling like you have some illusions about a certain person um, that you may have not made a choice for. You chose someone else maybe, but you're kind of maintaining some illusions about the previous person, and you're curious if you had been with that previous person, if that would have been your completion also, if that wouldn't have been the one for you. So you may be lamenting, okay, of course this is falling under an illusion still. So realize that the state of mind that you were in the past is kind of unclear about a couple of things concerning a relationship and concerning business. Now, presently, what's present for Leo? What's present for Leo right now, March 2024? What is present for Leo, March 2024? What is present for Leo? What is present for Leo? What kind of advice can we give Leo? What is going on? I'm going to take those two. Anything else for Leo in the present? Anything else? I'm getting the message to just look at these two. Okay, I'm going to look at these two. We may add to it. Okay, so presently, you're having some, okay, so there is some relationship stuff. There is some emotional, these are both cups presently, and it's Six of Cups in reverse. So that can be nostalgia, and Knight of Cups in reverse is also kind of negative. So there's a little bit of kind of a negative, you may feel a little bit embittered about relationships from the past. And you may be getting a little bit stuck on past experiences that you are categorizing as negative at this point. I'm going to take two more cards, or whatever will come out. Anything else you can tell us about the present for Leo? Anything else you'd like to tell us about the present for Leo? Anything else you can tell us about the present for Leo? Okay. That's going to be too many. I don't think we can read those. Can we have a concise? There we go. Okay. Four of Wands. Family. Okay, so there was a feeling of family in the past, and you feel like that you're burning through that nostalgia. For some reason, you're thinking in a very different way, and you're sort of demeaning those relationships from the past. You're demeaning your thoughts of those relationships from the past. You're having some negative thinking about what's occurred to you. But at the time, it felt really good. At the time, it really wasn't those people that were, I mean, you enjoyed being with these people. It's like a family. So there's just some pushback now from you. Tell me, oh, there we go. A little bit more. The Hanged Man. Okay, the Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse. You're not really wanting to see the other perspective. So you're not wanting to see another person's perspective. You're kind of stuck in your own perception. There is a person on YouTube, his name is Andrew Bustamante, and he was a CIA operative in the past, and now he teaches us about people and communication and reading people and whatnot. And he tells you something about we react emotionally to things, and it's often not correct. It's not the truth. We have to look at things from other sides, gain perspective. A lot of times, like in the media, they show us stuff and it triggers our emotions. And when our emotions are triggered, we are very one-sided, one perspective, very divided because we've been manipulated. It takes a little bit more energy to push through, the thinking process of your emotions. You have to think them out. You need to look at other perspectives to really understand what happened or what's happening. So I really recommend, if you get a chance, to look up Andrew Bustamante, just to call it, a little shout out to him. He really enlightened me in a lot of ways. So I'm kind of using some of his concepts at times. But I feel that you're stuck in your emotions, in a little bit of a spiral of negativity. I think previously these would have been turned around where you had a lot of love and a lot of nostalgia for these people that were like family, and you didn't get kind of stuck in some emotions about what's going on there. So we'll clarify more coming up. Okay, this card didn't come. The Emperor. Okay, just saying. The Emperor is present in the present. So that might be you. In fact, I do believe it's you. I'm getting a strong impression that it's you. This is the future. More for the future for Leo. What's happening with my Leos? What's going on with my Leos? March, into March. Tell me. Clear and concise message for Leo in March. Clear and concise message for Leo in March. I have this one. Clear and concise message for Leo in March. One more card, please. Clear and concise message for Leo in March. What can you tell me? I think it's this one. Okay. All right. Leo. Okay, so the end of ruin is coming. Queen of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. King of Pentacles. Okay, so the way I see it is that the ruin that you experienced in the past, maybe it's emotional for you. I'm getting kind of an emotional relationship. Maybe there was a relationship that embittered you in the present, and you thought that you were going to be with that person, and they didn't reciprocate, and you're not really seeing the other end of what might have been going on in their mind. The end of the ruin is here in the future. So this is usually like kind of a near future. It's beyond March, but I'm seeing it fairly certain. The heartbreak, there was some pain in your heart concerning this, and you felt like there was harsh words. You felt like this person was harsh. I'm feeling that I need to correlate these. By looking at things in a different perspective, you become in charge of pretty much everything. Like in charge of your work life, in charge of your romantic life. The King of Pentacles has it going on. I mean, he's really able to function in life on a very high level. I think just by being able to see others' perspective, then you really understand other people, and you can really master. There's the key word for me right now is mastery, and you're coming into a position of mastery here in the future. And the Emperor popped out, so there's a very different experience of yourself coming up soon, and the end of an experience of ruin. Okay, so I'm going to start clarifying. I'm going to use my vice versa deck. So for Leo, in terms of the new start that didn't happen and the Page of Swords, tell me a little bit more about the new start and what that could mean for Leo coming up. And this is from the past, but there might be potentials here. Tell me about that. Okay, so this is a person actually that has it all. This person, the Five of Pentacles means anxiety, worry, tension, feeling left out, feeling like you, kind of like FOMO, But he's here and he's in very luxurious, rich clothing. He has light and warmth. The flooring is very rich. it doesn't even feel like he's outside on the street. It feels like he's inside his palace, and he's concerned about, losses or not having what he needs to feel like he's missing out on something. So that new start, your ideas for the new start might be that you're feeling that somehow now you're missing out on something and you need to search for the next thing. You don't necessarily have to. It seems that, if you want to, you can certainly search for the next thing. But it looks like searching for the next thing is a response to feeling that you don't have it all, that you don't have enough, that other people may have more of whatever it is. Love, money, success, attention, anything like that. So that was the past. And I do feel like that's playing into your moon card, where there's an illusion here. The illusion is of not having enough when, if you actually look around and you see how you're situated, you're really, really in a good spot. Tell me about the Lovers. I was feeling that there was a loss. You're lamenting a loss or a wrong choice, a completion. Tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about this person or choice that you made. Is it a person or a choice? What else can you tell me about Leo? I feel it's this one. Okay. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a person. This is a person that has it all. It's often for females. We like this one for the single female. This is somebody that has it all. Wealth. She can take care of herself. She doesn't really need anything more. She's intelligent, she's capable, and all that. Well, okay, so now we have one in reverse, and she has the Dove. This is a person. I feel like she's on her own trajectory. This is a person that's in her own space, her own place. She's discovering something that, I don't know, that's beyond the material. She's gone beyond the material. So she has the material, she's going beyond the material. And I feel that this could be you, and you may have made a choice to go beyond the material yourself and explore other things within, and that's creating your completion. But you're concerned maybe that you're missing out on something, that you made the wrong choice somehow. And I got the Tower. Had to see that. Couldn't not see it. So the Tower in reverse. So I feel that whatever the loss was, it is now kind of an asset to your story. There was something that you learned from this that has helped you develop into who you are, and it was the completion of karma. The completion of karma. So that there may have been a story about the Lovers in the past. You made a wrong decision, and what you feel is a wrong decision, and this person went their own way. They went their own way, and there's nothing you could really have done about it. It was part of your fate. It was a completion of your karma. In the current, tell me a little bit more about this kind of bitterness concerning the past for Leo. Tell me a little bit more about this bitterness concerning the past for Leo in an emotional level. There was something that... Tell me a little bit more about what's happening in the present with that. This is too much. But I will say there's completion again. So I think we just talked about it. I think that's what we just talked about. So I'm going to let that one go. Tell me a little bit more about looking at things in a new way, from a different perspective. The Hanged Man. Tell me a little bit more about the Hanged Man in the present for Leo. Tell me a little bit more about the Hanged Man for Leo. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So you're looking at things in a little bit more naive fashion, meaning you're not really imposing your own emotions onto situations. This can allow you to be open and question other people about where they're really coming from. Sometimes we can guess where they're coming from, where we're saying, oh, okay, they just want to get a promotion, they want money, they want something from me, this phone call is a sales call. You have and you don't, well, sometimes the phone call you do know, but this is being more open to other people's perspective, even if it triggers you emotionally in a negative way. It's again processing your own feelings through a thought process and being able to listen without automatically imposing that's a no, or that's a yes, sort of thing on it. And this is pretty much integral to you achieving the King of Pentacles status and the Emperor status. They are all right around there. So it's kind of like a beginner's mind, if you've ever heard of the beginner's mind. Tell me about this loss. Tell me about this loss. What words did this person say to you? Okay, so we're in the family again. This might be a family person. It could be your mom. Could be somebody who says something about relationship, family dynamics. They felt that they had a family in the past. There felt like a family in the past, but there was a completion of that. And now this person has said something about family, and Four of Pentacles, a loss of money, a loss of assets. So loss of money, a loss of some idea of family. It was something that you're filtering through now, still in the future, but that probably is your Ten of Swords that you're coming out of. These things are going to pass by. They're going to fly away, and I'm being told to pick this up. Okay, Six of Cups. There's a new start. It looks a little bit like the damsel in distress, and he's going to help her. She apparently fell into this channel, and it looks like Venice. I don't know if those are very healthy, the water in those channels in Venice, Italy, but he's coming along and he's finding the partner. He is finding the partner, the correct partner. And letting this go, well, it'll be real easy to let that go when this comes along. And this ability, this new talent or ability that I'm going to take this because it was right on the top. This was the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse. Illusions are dispelled. So any illusions are dispelled. You're starting to see things a little bit more clearly. There is this, gosh, very romantic. Tell me anything else about this person you're coming upon. Tell me. And he may be saving you, or you may be saving them, or it's just a kind of there's a lot of romance involved. Okay. So Two of Wands in the upright, it's coming in. It'll be a year from now or less when that happens. And that might be the completion of it, maybe a marriage in the future, maybe well, it does say your ships are coming in. So there's things coming in career, and there's ships coming in this relationship. Anything else about this person coming in? And also they might be someone that's quite in charge, and they're going to be in a very different situation in a year. So, just so you know, if things don't look great now, they are on the upswing, this other person. Tell me a little bit more about this, this new person coming in for Leo. This is someone that has a lot of talent, and it's unrealized, untapped. When you get together, they may be able to really show their talent. And this can be maybe a singing talent. Maybe this is how you notice them. Maybe they're a singer, an artist, a jeweler, a writer, any of these things. So this person has an untapped talent, and this is really going to impress you about this person. That's how you'll recognize them. And I have to take this card. This is Justice in reverse. I'm going to take that as justice being balanced. So this person also has not not been recognized and has had their own karma to resolve. And I feel like there's a balancing. There's going to be a balancing of karma here. You may be able to help this person uh, get from point A to point B, and that might be something that Leo does for this person. In fact, yeah, that I get that you might be able to help this person. Male and female doesn't matter. So the gender is not indicated by this, but or even the preference is not indicated by this. But there's someone that you might be able to help. You're in a better position than they are, and um, they have a talent. They have a raw talent. I'm going to wrap this up now because I may run out of time. And I just want to just to wrap it up for Leo. What are we? What's March going into March going into July? I don't know why I said that. Maybe it will be a longer process, but let's say March going into April. Tell me what we can say to Leo. I'm being told to say March into July. Okay, so this is a longer process. March, April, May, June, July. Okay, so there's a lot of things going, but we want an overall for this whole time period for Leo. Give me a clear and concise message. Oh my gosh. Okay, oops. It's love and magic. I don't know if you can see that because we're kind of dark. Love and magic. I think that kind of explains this. The love and magic coming in for Leo. And the money is rolling in. So thank you so much, Leo. Please take care, and I will see you soon. Thank you.